Well, to start this video off, I'm gonna just take me a little shot. I don't have shot glasses, so don't judge me. This is my own bottle. Nobody drinks out this bottle. Oh my gosh. Okay. Whew. My chest. My chest. Whew. Hey y'all. So I know I started off today's video a little bit different, but yeah, it's Saturday and I'm just like, why not? So yeah, you guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, as you can tell by the title, is going to be a tutorial on this look that I created right here. So a lot of products that I use in today's video is by Louise. This video was originally supposed to be a look that I created with the Watch the Queen Conquer palette. This is what it looks like. I want to say this is the first time that I'm using this palette on my channel, like this palette alone. And then I was supposed to go in and talk about my experience and all the things that I got from the Louise Pro course. If you're not familiar with that course, it's basically a 12-month course that you take that Louise provides you videos on, like in-depth tutorials on their website, like all the training that you will possibly need. And they also give you two huge kits of makeup. Is literally worth over $1,400, and to pay for everything, like you get a bunch of videos for each month for 12 months and all of the products at a $500 value. So yeah, you guys, it was honestly a steal. It did take me a minute to just go ahead and decide to do it, but Louise is obviously worth it. If you are familiar with their brand and their artistry, you would know that they're worth every penny. So yeah, I do want to basically just go ahead and step my makeup game up and just start doing more technical looks. But at the same time, I still want to put out videos where people are able to do more simple looks as well. So that's why I did this look today. It's very, very beautiful. I love how it came out. It's super girly and I feel like it's so simple to do. I didn't go too much in depth, but if you want to know how to do like a full-blown in-depth like cut crease, I do have a video up on my channel. I will go ahead and link it up above so you guys can go to it. But yeah, the only thing that's pretty much different about this is that I did an ombre lid. I did a deep purple liner, and in the crease I basically cut it in half. I did the pink on the inner corner and then a purple on the outer corner. So yeah, you guys, so it's not too much different from my actual cut crease tutorial. But yeah, if you guys are interested on how to like really learn how to do that step by step, then I highly suggest you go to that video. But yeah, so like I was saying, I was supposed to go over every single product that I got in the kits, because I used majority of those products in today's look, but I decided not to, just because I didn't want the video to be super long. I did include my face routine as well, because I'm using face products by Louise as well, so I just didn't want it to be too long. So if you guys would like to see all of the products that I received from the Louise Pro Course kit, then please let me know. That can actually be my next video. I will already have my makeup done, and I can just go through all of the Louise products and you know what to expect if you're interested in joining the course. So yeah, but yeah, you guys, I'm really excited. Let me just go ahead and show you guys what to expect once I post the video. So this is all the makeup that came in the Pro Course kit. These lashes right here, they're beautiful. I do have on a pair right now, that's why it's missing one pair, but yeah, they're gorgeous. A whole bunch of their bases. You get all of their bases, brow products. This is literally perfect to start your kit if you're interested in doing freelance makeup. A bunch of brushes, you guys. You get a bunch of brushes. I can't show you everything because it's a mess right now. But yeah, and you get like these single eyeshadows. I put the eyeshadows in myself. I don't know if you can see. I'm like struggling over here because it's a big ass box and I'm trying to stay in frame. But yeah, so if you guys are interested, then just please let me know. And I also have like some more bases and paints that I brought separately outside of the kit. But yeah, you guys, today's main focus will be the Louise Watch the Queen Conquer palette. I'm so excited to be talking about this palette. I don't know why it's taking me so long to do a video on it. Honestly, because I got this palette when I was in AIT. For those of you who don't know, I am in the military. So yeah, I received this palette when I was not able to record on my channel, but I was able to record like makeup reels and stuff for my Instagram. So that was basically what I was doing, and I already have so many looks using this palette. That's why it's just so important for you guys to just follow me on Instagram, because a lot of the looks that I do, some of them do not make it to YouTube. So yeah, just in case you guys want to see just every look that I create, I suggest that you subscribe to here, obviously, and go ahead and follow me on my Instagram page as well. Like I promised you guys in a few videos back, swatches are not really popular here on my channel, but I did decide that for every new eyeshadow palette that I talk about on my channel, it will contain swatches. This will not be a palette review, honestly, because there's nothing wrong with this palette at all. This palette is amazing. I swear by it. I actually have another palette. I have a backup one. That's how much I love this palette so freaking much. So yeah, if you guys aren't familiar with it, this is how it looks on one side. These are like your pinks and your purples. So yeah, that's what that looks like. And then you flip it over and open it. These are more of your grungy tones, which I've already created a couple of looks using this side of the palette and the other side on my Instagram. And not only is it just like pictures, they're actual makeup reels. So, and you can see me doing the eyeshadow step by step. So yeah. But yeah, you guys, like I said, if you want to see all of the products that I got from the Plouise kit and just basically my overall experience so far with the Plouise Pro Course training, then go ahead and subscribe to my channel and go ahead and turn on the post notification bell. That way you guys are notified every single time that I upload a video. So yeah, you guys, and if you guys would like to see how I created this look and swatches on the Watch the Queen Conquer palette, then just continue to watch. Okay, so y'all know the drill. I'm going in with my MAC Cosmetics Studio Finish Concealer, and I'm just using that to carve out my brows. And the extra concealer that I have, I just like to drag down into the crease area. And I'm just going to be taking my Gisette brush. I'm going to just go ahead and tell you guys now that every single brush that I use in the exact same order will be listed in the description box. Okay, I just did not have time to put every brush on the screen, so yeah, I just listed all of them in the description box in the exact same order, and I will be including the links where you can get all of these brushes. So yeah, so after I blended out the concealer, I'm going to go in with my Plouise base. This base is actually my favorite as far as the shade. It's just a really perfect shade. It has like a yellow undertone, but it's not too much, and it's not like too peachy or white, and it's not like too warm either. It's like the perfect shade. So yeah, I just blend this out and make sure that it's a thin, even layer of the base, and then I just like to pack on that product little by little if needed. And yeah, just make sure everything is just nice and smooth. Like, this part is really important. So yeah. And y'all, let me tell you something. Subway got the best cookies in the freaking world. Like, oh my god, look at me, don't know how to act when I say these cookies are so good. This is really the star of the show, honestly. Y'all, if y'all have not tried the freaking raspberry cheesecake cookies from Subway, then you're really missing out. But anywho, back to the tutorial. So I took 2 colored bases. One is in the shade white and the other shade is in Rude Boy Red. Obviously that color base is a red base, and obviously we want a hot pink, so I mixed that white and that red together to get this shade. I'm sure, well, I'm not even sure, like I'm 100% positive that Louise has a hot pink color base. I just don't have it yet. So yeah, that's just what I did. And then I took the Ecstasy shade, which is a cosmetic paint, and I did that for the outer half. So yeah, I did the hot pink in the inner, then I did the deep purple in the outer. So yeah, I'm just taking that first shade, and as you can see, like honestly, the P. Louise base, like the rumor bases, are really, really nice, and I would have had the same opaqueness, but at the same time, it's just when you add those color bases, it just takes the eyeshadow to a whole new level. So yeah, I really feel like it was important to incorporate these bases for this eyeshadow look. So yeah, I'm really, really excited for you guys to see how these color bases perform with the eyeshadows. So yeah, I'm just taking each shade. As you can tell, like I'm going in with the pink and purple shades like together, if that makes sense. So the first shade was the hot pink shade, and then the deeper purple. Then I go in with a lighter pink and then a lighter purple. It's like I go back and forth until I get all the way to my transition shade. So yeah, I'm just buffing everything out, making sure everything is nice and blended and seamless. And yeah, you guys, and hopefully you guys can tell that I'm going in with a bigger brush every time I go in with a lighter shade, because you want that nice and diffuse kind of blend. So yeah, that really helps a lot. Now I'm going in with a cut crease carver by P. Louise, of course, and I'm going to be cutting the crease. Now you guys have seen me do this a numerous amounts of times. So yeah, if you guys want to see how I carve out the crease, then you can go ahead and click the link above right now. That is just a more in-depth tutorial on how I cut the crease and everything like that. So yeah, but I did include this portion of me actually cutting the crease because I used 2 different bases. We're going to be doing an ombre lid, so I wanted to incorporate different bases. I wanted to have the kind of like the whitest pinkish shade that was in the palette blend in with the hot pink shade. So I wanted to have a white base so it could really pop and give more of an ombre effect instead of just going in with one solid color base and then going in with the eyeshadows on top. So yeah, you guys, I'm not gonna lie, I was being lazy as hell. Typically, if I'm doing a liner like this, I go in and I carve out that liner space, if that makes any sense. Like, you see how I'm carving it out with the base over top of the eyeshadow? Usually I will carve out that area and just take off all of that eyeshadow, but I just did not feel like doing that. And also, these cosmetic pinks are so pigmented. I still got that opaqueness without necessarily having to carve out any of the eyeshadow or anything like that. But typically I would have done that. I would have just taken off the eyeshadow. But yeah, like I said, I was lazy, and good thing that these cosmetic pinks are very pigmented. So I really didn't even have to do so. Then after I had did the liner, I just set it with the purple eyeshadow that was in the Watch the Korean Conquer palette. So yeah. So now I'm going in with my foundation. This is the e.l.f. foundation. I really, really like this foundation a lot. But I'm going to be honest, you guys. I just was not feeling my face makeup. I don't know what it was. I guess it was the shades that I was using. I really feel like just it kind of got a little muddy looking when I used a cosmetic paint for bronzer. So you guys will see what I'm talking about. I mean, overall, the look came out really pretty. But yeah, it's just being a makeup artist and just knowing how my makeup is supposed to look. I just noticed things that other people probably won't even freaking notice. But yeah, so I just went in with the foundation, and I love going in with a dense kabuki brush, because it gives you a lot more coverage versus going in with a beauty blender, because that's going to take up excess product. And if it takes up the product, then you're not going to get a more full coverage look. So yeah. So after applying my regular shade of concealer, I decided that I wanted a really bright under eye. So I just went in with a light concealer, and as you can see, I was kind of nervous. I really wanted to do some experimenting today for some odd reason, but yes, I just went in with that concealer, and I'm just buffing it out like normal. And then I went in with a powder to set it, okay, because I kind of wanted to set this concealer pretty fast. Because it is a really matte concealer, so I just wanted to make sure that everything was just going to be set into place and blended out when I wanted it to be, because I didn't want it to start creasing or cracking or anything like that. So yeah, I just did the same thing on the other side, and any high points of my face, that's where I highlighted. And yeah. Okay, so this is where things got a little crazy. So I took my cosmetic paint, and this is more so like obviously like a really nice brown shade that I obviously use for eyeshadow. I don't really use this for my face, but something just told me like, let's just go all out and use any Louise product that we can use. And clearly you can use this for a bronzer. It's just for me, I don't know, for some odd reason I just feel like it looked a little muddy on me. But if I had like a different shade, this could obviously work for bronzer. So yeah, that's the one thing that I like about these cosmetic paints, is that you can use them for different things, not just eyeshadow. So yeah. And I also believe that they have a whole entire collection of like flush tones, meaning that you can use those shades for your face as well. And they're just like complexion kind of shades. So yeah, it would be perfect for you to use for that, and also eyeshadow as well. So I'm gonna be honest, you guys, this is my favorite part of the makeup. I'm not gonna lie, I did put as much blush as I did because I felt like my bronzer was just so muddy, and I was just trying to like distract people from the bronzer. But I'm actually glad that I went in with this amount of blush, because it just made the look so freaking pretty. Like, it looked kind of crazy now, but once I added the rest of my makeup, and I did like my lips and everything like that, it just really came all together. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I had already did the lower lash line. I want to incorporate the lower lash line so bad, but guys, I get extremely close to the camera and it's really hard for me to stay in frame because I'm putting kind of like a liquid product in my waterline. So things get really messy and I just want to be super careful. But yeah, you guys, one day I will be able to like stay in frame and show you guys the lower lash line. But I definitely have clips of me doing that in other videos, though I know that for a fact. So yeah, this is pretty much the end of the tutorial, you guys. I hope you all enjoyed. Let me know if you're interested in any Louise products. I could totally understand if you are, because their products are just amazing. And please let me know if you guys want to see a in-depth video on all of the products that I got from the Louise Pro course. So yeah, you guys, I hope you all enjoyed the video and you like the look. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.